Good morning, students. This is Anita Rao, lecturer in English from Nalanda Vidya Mandir Plus 2 Science College, Berhampur. Today, I am going to teach you about the third unit of my greatest Olympic prize, which is written by James Wells. In this unit, the writer wants to express about the friendship between Lodge Long and Jesse Wells. This is called a 24-carat friendship or a genuine friendship. Jesse Wells was very much obliged for the selfless help of Lodge Long for winning the third trial. He felt that if Lodge Long had not helped him, if Lodge Long had not suggested him, he would not have been able to qualify the trial match. So he went to the Olympic village to thank him for his cooperation, for his suggestion and his wholeheartedness. Let us come to the text. That night, I walked over to Lodge Long's room in the Olympic village to thank him. That night means on which day Jesse Wells qualified for the trial jump, qualified in the trial jump. He went to Lodge Long to thank him for his suggestion and cooperation. I knew that if it hadn't been for him, I probably wouldn't be jumping in the finals the following day. Jesse Wells thought that if Lodge Long had not suggested him, he would not have been jumping in the final match. The following day, it means which was going to be held in the following day. We sat in his quarters and talked for 2 hours. We means Jesse Wells and Lodge Long sat in his room and talked for 2 hours about track and field, ourselves, the war situation and a dozen other things. In his room, they talked about track and field, their likes and dislikes, their personal experiences, the war situation and many other things heartily or cordially. When I finally got up to leave, we both knew that a real friendship had been formed. When the time came for separation, they both felt that a real friendship, a genuine friendship had been formed between them. They were very happy. They felt very happy. Lodge would go out to the field the next day trying to beat me if he could. The next day, Jesse Wells thought that Lodge Long would go out to the ground and beat him or wanted to defeat him or hit him as possible as he could. Beat means hit or defeat. But I knew that he wanted me to do my best. But Jesse Wells knew that Lodge Long always wanted him to try his best, to do his best, even if that meant my winning. Lodge Long wanted Jesse Wells win in the final match. As a true friend, as a true sportsman, he suggested and convinced Jesse to qualify in the trial match. As it turned out means proved. As it turned out, Lodge broke his own past record. Lodge broke his past record of 26 feet in the final match, as it was proved that he was a good long jumper. In doing so, means in jumping so, he pushed me onto a peak performance. Peak means best or highest. In doing so, he enforced me to do his best. In doing so, he pushed me onto a peak performance. It made Jesse Vance more energetic and confident. After that, I remember that at the instant means at the moment. I remember that at the moment I landed from my final jump. Jesse Vance remembered that suddenly he jumped for the final match. The one which set the Olympic record of 26 feet 5 1 by 4 inches. In the final jump, he jumped, or he had set a record of 26 feet 5 1 by 4 inches. He was at my side. Lodge Long was inside Jesse. Lodge Long was at Jesse's side, congratulating me. He congratulated Jesse. Despite the fact that Hitler glared at us from the stands not 100 yards away. Despite means in spite of. Glare means looked angrily. Despite the fact that Hitler glared at us from the stands means gallery, not 100 yards away. Hitler did not like this type of attitude of Lodge Long, so he looked angrily from the gallery, which was not a far distance from the ground. Everybody knew that Hitler was a dictator, a strong man and an angry man with intensive decisions. Lodge shook my hand hard. Lodge shook Jesse's hand in a friendly manner. He congratulated him. He smiled at him. Lodge shook my hand hard. Hard means strong or in a friendly manner. And it wasn't a fake smile. Means it wasn't a false smile with a broken heart. Though Laj Long was defeated in the final jump, still she congratulated Jessie and she smiled at Jessie. The smile was not false. It was a genuine feeling of happiness of a good person. The smile was not false. It was a smile of genuine feeling of a happiness of a good heart. This heart was of Laslam. Sort of grieve either. Sort means type or kind. Type or kind. Sort of grip either. Grip means strong hold. Grip means strong hold or strong relation. It was a strong relationship. It was a true friendship between Jessie Wentz and Lodge Long. His smile was not false. His smile was a real smile for the greatness and for the great achievement of Jessie Wentz. You could melt down all the gold medals and cups I have. Jessie Wentz told that. You could melt away, you could break away all the gold medals and cups I have. I had won in the Olympic Games, and they wouldn't be a plating on the 24-carat friendship. 24-carat friendship means genuine friendship. Plating means a thin coating. And they wouldn't be a plating on the 24-carat friendship I felt for Lodge Long at that moment. He did not want to lose his friendship with Lodge Long because his friendship was a real friendship. His friendship was a true friendship. So he did not want to break it up. He did not want to melt away. He did not want to gone away. Though Lodge Long was from different caste, different race and a different country, but still he helped Jessie, he suggested Jessie and he convinced Jessie. So Jessie Wentz liked him most. That friendship was not false. That friendship was real, a genuine friendship. I realized then, too, that Lodge was the epitome of what Pierre de Coubertin founder of the modern Olympic Games, must have had in mind when he said, Pierre de Coubertin, the founder of modern Olympic Games. Here epitome means a perfect example or best example. Lajlang was the epitome of Pierre de Coubertin, who was the founder of modern Olympic Games. Pierre de Coubertin told his performers that participation is not the most important thing, but participation is the most important thing, but not winning. The essential thing in life is fighting well, but not conquering. In this way, Lajlang also believed that participation is the most important thing, but not winning, and the essential thing in life is fighting well, but not conquering. Through this message, Coubertin wanted to told his performers in the Olympic Games that they have to try hard, they have to try his best, but should not wait for the result. In every step of your life, you have to try your best, you have to try your duty perfectly, but should not wait for the result. In such a way, Lajlang also believed that point, believed that thing. So, it was said that Lajlang was the best example of Pierre de Coubertin. I realized then too that Lajlang was the epitome of what Pierre de Coubertin, founder of the modern Olympic Games, must have had in mind when he said, to his performers, this was in his mind, that winning is not important thing, but taking part is the most important thing for all the participants. The essential thing in life is not conquering but fighting well. Conquering means winning or victory. The essential thing in life is not winning but fighting well. But do your duty properly. The topic is over now. Now I am going to discuss about the post-reading activities. Childish is an adjective. We can make it an adverb by adding ly. All you know that. When you add ly in the adjectives, it become adverbs. Childishly is an adverb. Now add ly to make the following adjectives adverbs. Easy, real, really, bitter, bitterly, disgusted, disgustedly, clear, clearly, physical, physically, frank, friendly, final, finally, sudden, certainly, sudden, suddenly. Okay. Next come to our number B. Replace the italicized words in each of the following sentences with idiomatic expressions given in brackets. There are some idiomatic expressions in the bracket and 5 sentences below. You have to replace the italicized words by idiomatic expressions. Number 1. Hands down. Under wraps. Hot under the collar. Look the part. These are the idiomatic expressions. The lines are: number 1, the plan watch carefully. Kept secret. These italicized words are replaced by on the wraps. Number 2, Tendulkar's double century. is the highest ever individual score in a one-day cricket match. Here, the italicized words are the highest ever. It must be replaced by an all-time high. Question number 3. You had never guessed he was a security guard. He doesn't appear. He doesn't appear to be suited. Appear to be suited to the job. Here the italicized words are appear to be suited. The answer is look the part. Question number 4. Delhi Daredevils own the IPL Cup very easily. Very easily is the italicized words. The answer is hands down. Number 5. The policeman watched. The policeman was very angry because the criminal escaped. Very angry is the italicized word and its answer is hot under the collar. Hot under the collar. Next, come to the Question number C. Make sentences of your own using the following expressions. There are some sort of expressions. We have to write for some sentences for these expressions. Make a fool of oneself. In the presence of his family members. Second one is have one's eye on. Have one's eye on. It is very essential. It is very essential for all the students to have their eyes on their career. Third one is in for a surprise. We were in for a surprise when we saw the beauties of nature in Kullu Manali. We were in for a surprise when we saw the beauties of nature in Kullu Manali. Next, ebb out. All the tension of my body ebbed out, fell, I knew the truth. Next number. Next expression. No exception. All the girls are beauty conscious. All the girls are beauty conscious. Sony is no exception. The topic is over now. This is for today. Okay, thank you.